What a character, man. Let's talk to Lil, calling from Fredericksburg, Texas. Lil, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, thank you 1,000-fold for having Kinky on. I'm just so happy that you had him on. And, Kinky, I am just so happy to hear you and hear you saying all the
just
rational
things you say.
Just tell me what she's saying,
He's having trouble.
No, it's because there's boogers unplugged here.
Yeah, that's right. We get Kinky in here, and somebody unplugged the wire, so we'll get him in here. Hold on.
It's a Republican dirty trick.
It is. Karl Rove.
Liberal Democrat dirty trick.
Here, hold on just a second. Hey, guys, get in here and plug this in.
I can't.
There we go.
They're trying to torpedo my campaign with the cheapest. Yeah. All right, this is Lil from Fredericksburg?
Yes, here is the operative. The Republican operative that unplugged that headset is now underneath the table fixing it.
I could have been a Democrat.
We caught him. It's an operative. I'm sorry.
Hey, Lil, how are you?
Oh, I'm just great talking to you. It makes me feel so good. I've had your bumper sticker on my car for well over a year.
Oh, well, you're a great Texan, and I appreciate it, and we're not going to let you down.
Oh, I know you're not, because I've been telling people you're going to be the governor for over a year, haven't I, Alex?
I don't know how you brought her out of the sticks here, but this is actually my aunt, and I think she called in the show about 10 years ago.
It's a very good sign, Lil. I'm telling you, this is going to be great. First of all, it's going to be more entertaining. I mean, Rick Perry's guilty of the sin of being boring.
Amen.
But aside from everything else.
Hey, Aunt Lil, you ought to call more often instead of calling, once every 10 years.
Well, I just kind of get embarrassed, and I love you so much, and I can't tell you how much I am pleased that you have the real, only rational candidate on today, telling everybody the truth about what's happening in Texas politics.
Well, he's definitely something else. All the others are these well-heeled, oiled-up, perfumed with their hairdos and their $3,000 suits. It's pretty disgusting.
Well, they've all had humor bypasses, I mean, they're just afraid to make a joke about anything.
Rick Perry's been on this show, and he just called me a big fat hog when he was on. I'm serious. And Aunt Lil, did you hear that?
I did, and I don't like him.
Lil, I was showing a friend of mine around Austin last week, and he's from out of town, and he told me, boy, that's a beautiful statue of Rick Perry you all put up there. And I told him, that is Rick Perry.
All right. Aunt Lil, anything else?
I just want to know if Kinky has any thoughts about the Republic of Texas status.
No, but I think my advisor, when I'm governor, will be Alex.
Oh,
so
great.
He'll help me on that area.
Good.
All right, see ya, Aunt Lil.
Posse comitatus.
That's right. Let's talk to Caleb in Texas. Caleb, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Caleb.
Hello, gentlemen. Hey, Kinky. I know you fashion yourself as a funny guy and a character with a cigar and everything, but a lot of Texans think that security of the nation is not really a funny matter. And if you're going to be governor of Texas and in control of an enormous stretch of our nation's border, don't you believe it'd be beneficial to educate yourself about the 9/11 truth movement and address the obvious fact that 9/11 is an inside job?
Well, you just heard him. I said, what do you think about 9/11? He said, well...
Wait a minute, Caleb. I'm running for governor, not God here. I mean, what does it matter whether the governor of Idaho or something believes something? I mean, this is really federal stuff, isn't it?
Well,
it really is. We got no control over Washington.
But you're also an American, Kinky, and
I am, and it bothers me, Caleb. It does. But, I mean, I can't do anything about Iraq either as governor of Texas.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about the Iraq war?
Well, when we talk about Iraq, I always, I don't know, Caleb, this might bore you into a coma here. Well, I'll give you, since Alex has superimposed the question of Iraq here, I had an argument with Willie Nelson about Iraq just before it happened, before the invasion. And we were on the bus, Willie's bus. And Willie was against the invasion, of course. He thought it was a bad idea. And
good man.
I thought it was a good idea back then. I thought that knocking off a dictator here might have the others looking over their shoulders.
But you bought Bush's lies.
Yeah, I did. And so I was for it. So I'm arguing with Willie, and he is smoking a joint the size of a large kosher salami at this time.
Oh, man.
And I'm not getting through to the guy. I'm not getting through to Willie. So I became very frustrated. So finally I say to Willie, look, Willie, the guy is a tyrannical bully, and we've got to take him out. And Willie says, no, he's our president, and we've got to stand by him.
I'm sorry. No, but listen, listen, Rick Perry's horrible. Bell's horrible. Some people I know like Strayhorn. I don't trust her.
Stop picking on Grandma.
I'll pick on her if I want to. Okay, she's not going to get away with it. I mean, she's even come to our toll road meetings and spoken. But the point is that I've done an analysis of this, and what she's going to end up doing is taking all the independents and ensuring Rick Perry wins. Her son was the White House press secretary. I interviewed her ex-husband, Bart McClellan, who came on and talked about how LBJ told him he killed Kennedy. And I've interviewed LBJ's former mistress, so you wouldn't make jokes, Kinky, about JFK assassination. I mean, you really believe bullets can shoot through two people and hit two bones?
No, you didn't ask me about the JFK assassination. You asked me about 9/11, right?
I know.
JFK is much likelier to be something really there. Yes.
Well, you just said the 9/11 could be something.
That's harder, Alex. That's how. I mean, you really believe that. That's a tough one.
Well, I am the father of the 9/11 Truth Movement. You're looking at the source of it.
I am. Oh my God. Okay.
In fact, you're in the room with Moses. Would you like to kneel?
This could be a mental hospital as well, too. How do I know that? They didn't come into some outreach center, But the JFK thing. That shows that. I mean, this guy Oliver Stone. I mean, I don't believe it by any of his BS, but
he's wonderful.
But no, he's terrible.
I had a dream about him last night.
Yeah, but did you see Brokeback Mountain, by the way?
No, I don't waste my time on such issues.
There's some pretty good-looking sheep. Come on. All right. Now look.
Man, stop right now.
Right,
okay, caller. Caleb, anything else? He's gone. Okay, Caleb, Bob in Utah. Let's go a little further afield here. Bob in Utah, you're on the air with a guy who literally smokes down a cigar in about 5 minutes.
I want to ask Bob. Bob?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question? I understood that Utah got rid of the test that we have a tax test for kids in public schools, that Utah got rid of it. Is that true?
I'm not certain about that.
Okay, I'd heard that.
Okay. Yes, I'm a first-time caller, Alex, and I just wanted to thank you for the show and all the great work that you've done. I'm a long-time follower of these matters. I listened to William Cooper, who I honor at this moment.
Sure, yeah.
A predecessor and a patriot such as yourself.
Yeah, trailblazer, yeah.
Right. And I was wanting to address the issue of drug running on the borders. We really shouldn't be surprised as Americans that this is occurring when we consider the history of Bush and Kerry and Skull and Bones, which has its history in the Russell Trust organization,
which made its money off of opium importation. Yeah, the war on drugs, Kinky. We've got triple the heroin, double the cocaine on our streets, more than triple in the last 10 years. People in prison, from less than 1 million up to over 4 million behind bars, 7 million in the system.
Put the prisoners to work.
No, I'm for drug decriminalization. It's really worked in Europe and driven down drug use. Where do you stand on that?
I think you're right. And I also think that we have lost the war on drugs. There's no question about it.
Okay, so
you can get the drugs easier.
So you're for drug decriminalization, but you want to make violent offenders work.
Yeah, that's basically it.
67% of our prisons are nonviolent. Let's get them out and have plenty of room for the bad people.
But that's common sense, Alex. I mean, the fact that we got more prisoners than the entire population of Alaska or Vermont or the District of Columbia, and that Woody Guthrie said, the more laws you make, the more criminals you're going to have.
You didn't know Texas was number 4 in the world against countries? It goes the U.S., then it goes China, and then one other country, and then Texas is 4th in the world by itself for prisoners.
This is a great workforce. Put them to work, the way Nevada does, the way Arizona's exploring.
Yeah, but not competing with other industries. It's going to be like rock busting.
How about having them fix the state parks? How about that?
Yeah, because right now we've got prison laborers, but they work competing with the private sector. We can't compete against 20 cents an hour.
Put them to work.
See, I need to be your advisor, Kinky. I can.
You are my advisor, Alex. We've already worked. I don't know how kosher it is for me to be offering you a job on the air like this.
All right. Well,
we'll be working for the people of Texas after November, pal.
We'll be right back with Kinky Friedman and more calls. Stay with us.